This is gonna blow your mind. Subscribing actually sends you more energy. Sounds crazy, but try it once. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe for your daily dose of power. Come on, Yar, let's get stronger. Together. This is gonna blow your mind. Subscribing actually sends you more energy. Sounds crazy, but try it once. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe for your daily dose of power. Come on, Yar, let's get stronger. Together.
All right, settle down everyone, let's get comfortable, pint in hand, good. Make sure it's a good one, you'll need it. Let's talk about that lump of jelly between your ears. That magnificent, mysterious organ. Your brain, the control center, the command hub, the thing that makes you, well, you. It's a funny thing, a real enigma if you think about it. It remembers pop lyrics from 1998, every single word, every cheesy beat, but forgets your car keys. The very things you need to get anywhere. But here's the real secret. The thing they don't tell you in school, how you think about your brain matters more than how clever you are. It's not about raw intelligence, it's about perspective. It's all about mindset, the lens through which you view the world. Don't roll your eyes, I see you. This isn't some corporate trustful nonsense. We're not going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Mindset is the cheat code, the secret sauce, the key to unlocking your potential. It's why some people turn disasters into triumphs, rising from the ashes like a phoenix, while others blame the pavement for tripping them up, always finding someone or something else to blame. It's not luck or fate, it's not about being born under a lucky star. It's whether your brain is open for business, ready to learn, ready to grow, or stuck on closed, permanently out of order. Think of your brain like a weird pet, a slightly eccentric, often unpredictable companion. You can either say it's thick, can't learn new tricks and give up on it, or right, let's have a go. Let's see what we can do together. One attitude leads to new adventures, to exploring uncharted territory. The other, endless reruns and moaning about the weather, a life lived in beige. So forget IQ tests and exam results. Throw them out the window. None of that matters as much as you think. It's just a snapshot in time. We're diving into two ways people operate, two fundamental approaches to life. The fixed mindset, mental dead end, a brick wall in your brain, and the growth mindset, full of potential, a garden waiting to be cultivated. One's like being stuck in a lift with a bore, trapped in a small space with no escape. The other's like finding a 20-quid note in your jeans, a small win that brightens your day. Your choice, the power is in your hands. Let's get to it. Time to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty. Ready? Are you sure? Good. Let's dive in. Let's start with the fixed mindset. It's a way of thinking that can really hold you back. A perspective that limits your potential before you even get started. It's like putting the brakes on your own progress. You know the type. I can't cook, I just burn water. It's a classic example of someone trapped in a fixed mindset, convinced they lack a certain skill and unwilling to even try to improve, says it like it's a badge of honor. As if admitting defeat is somehow a virtue. They wear their limitations like trophies, completely missing the point that skills can be learned and developed. They think talent is something you're born with, a predetermined gift bestowed upon a lucky few, completely ignoring the years of practice and dedication that go into mastering any skill. End of story, no further discussion needed. The book is closed, the case is settled, and their mind is made up. No room for improvement, no point trying, scripts already written. They believe their abilities are fixed, unchangeable, and that any effort to improve is ultimately futile. It's a mental prison built of "I can't," a self-imposed confinement that restricts their potential and limits their horizons. And I'm not. I'm not smart enough, I'm not creative enough, I'm not good enough. The list of self-defeating beliefs goes on and on. Challenges? They run a mile. Confronted with something difficult, their immediate reaction is to avoid it, to retreat to the safety of their comfort zone. If they fail, it just proves they're rubbish. Failure isn't seen as an opportunity to learn and grow, but as confirmation of their inherent inadequacy. So they don't bother. Why even try if failure is inevitable? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, a cycle of inaction and stagnation. They stick to their comfort zone. Beige wall, anyone? A world of predictable routines and familiar surroundings where there's no risk of failure or discomfort. At work, they're the "we've always done it this way" crowd, resistant to change, clinging to outdated methods and stifling innovation. Terrified of looking foolish, so everyone's stuck using fax machines in 2025. because embracing new technology might expose their lack of knowledge or skill. Their language gives them away. I'm not a numbers person. A convenient excuse to avoid anything involving mathematics or logical reasoning. I can't draw. Declaring a lack of artistic ability as if it were a genetic defect, rather than a skill that can be developed through practice and instruction. It's all so final. There's no room for growth, no possibility of change, just a rigid and unyielding sense of limitation. They see effort as weakness. If you have to try, you're not a genius. So they'd rather not try at all. Better to maintain the illusion of effortless brilliance than risk exposing their perceived lack of talent. It's self-sabotage, like running a race backwards, actively undermining their own success, driven by a fear of failure and a belief in their own limitations. Protecting a fragile ego, they'd rather fail by default than risk looking daft. It's a defense mechanism, a way to avoid the potential embarrassment of trying and failing. It's a proper Wally's Charter, a comprehensive guide to limiting your potential and living a life of unfulfilled possibilities. Don't be that person. There's a better way, a path to growth, learning, and unlocking your full potential. Trust me, let's move on. Now, for the good bit, the growth mindset. This is where things get really interesting, because it's all about how you perceive your own abilities and potential. It's about believing that you can learn and grow no matter what your starting point is. This person burns the toast and thinks, right, let's try a lower setting tomorrow. They don't get discouraged or beat themselves up about it. They see it as a simple problem to solve. It's not a character flaw, just burnt bread, a learning opportunity, a chance to adjust, adapt, and try again with a slightly different approach. Growth mindset folks believe abilities can be developed. They see intelligence and talent not as fixed traits, but as muscles that can be strengthened through effort and practice, through effort and dedication. It's about putting in the time and energy to hone your skills and expand your knowledge. Failure isn't a monster. It's not something to be feared or avoided at all costs. It's a slightly annoying teacher. It's there to point out where you went wrong and guide you towards a better understanding. You don't wake up a rock god. Overnight success is a myth. You slog through the awkward, squeaky phase first. You embrace the challenges and the imperfections, knowing that they're all part of the journey. They embrace the struggle, the inevitable setbacks, and the moments of doubt. Love the process and aren't afraid to look daft on the way to brilliance. They understand that making mistakes is a crucial part of learning and growing. Get a bad mark? They ask, what did I get wrong? What concepts did I misunderstand? How can I improve? They actively seek feedback and use it to refine their understanding and skills. Effort isn't weakness. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's the path to mastery. It's the fuel that drives progress and allows you to reach your full potential. The more they try, the smarter they get. Each attempt, each failure, each success builds upon the last, leading to continuous growth and development. Life becomes a playground, not an exam. It's a place to explore, experiment, and discover new things without the fear of judgment or failure. They're inspired by others' success, not threatened. They see the achievements of others as a source of motivation and learning. Wow, Dave's done well. He's really achieved something amazing. Maybe I can learn from him. They're open to seeking advice and guidance from those who have already achieved what they aspire to. Success isn't luck. It's not a matter of being in the right place at the right time. It's achievable. It's the result of hard work, dedication, and a willingness to learn and grow. Growth mindset people are the explorers, the pioneers, the ones who are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, the experimenters, the innovators, the ones who are always looking for new and better ways of doing things, the ones having all the fun, because they understand that learning and growth can be an enjoyable and rewarding experience. The fixed mindset lot, still moaning about the instructions, still blaming external factors for their lack of progress. Don't be a plonker. Don't let a fixed mindset hold you back from reaching your full potential. Be curious, embrace the growth mindset, and unlock a world of possibilities. Let's put these two mindsets side by side at the pub quiz. Hard question. Capital of Burkina Faso. Mr. Fixed Mindset. I'm rubbish at geography. Sulks, gives up, blames the quiz, feels exposed, evening ruined. Mr. Growth Mindset. Never heard of it, let's guess. Enjoys the challenge, learns something new. It's Ouagadougou, by the way. His brain does a little push-up. At work, new software arrives. Fixed Mindset. I'll never get this, I'm not a tech person. Avoids training, sticks to old ways, moans about change. Growth mindset. Looks tricky, brilliant. Takes the course, asks questions, fumbles, learns, and soon masters it. He didn't start as a tech whiz. He became one by being willing to be a beginner. The difference: one resists, one embraces, one stagnates, one grows. It's not about being born smart, it's about being willing to learn. Every challenge is a chance to get better. Every failure is a lesson. That's how you level up. So which one are you? The sulker or the learner? Choose wisely. Here's a story. Gary and Barry both tried to cook curry from scratch. Both fail spectacularly. Bland curry, burnt naan, kitchen disaster. Gary, the fixed mindset guy, throws in the towel. I'm a terrible cook, waste of time. Cookbook goes in the cupboard, takeaway ordered. For Gary, failure is proof he should give up. He'll tell this story for years. Barry, the growth mindset bloke, laughs at his disaster. Needs more salt, less heat on the naan. Lesson learned. He tries again next weekend, improves a bit. Fast forward a year. Gary's still ordering takeaways, moaning about prices, convinced he can't cook. Barry's kitchen smells amazing. He's mastered the fluffy naan. Friends beg for his curry. The only difference? Attitude. Barry saw a burnt naan as the first step, not the end. He's now a curry legend. Gary's just Gary. Don't be Gary. Embrace the mess. Try again. That's how you get good at anything. Even curry, even life. Simple as that. The workplace is a perfect place to spot these mindsets. Fixed mindset, that's not my job, won't help, won't learn, clings to their role like a life raft. Feedback. They hear, you're rubbish, get defensive, make excuses, and become impossible to manage. They're the first to go when things get tough. Growth mindset employees. They see job descriptions as starting points. Always asking questions, volunteering, seeking feedback, learning new skills. They turn every project and mistake into a learning experience. They're the ones who get promoted not because they're born smarter, but because they're hungry to grow. In the office jungle, they thrive. The fixed mindset dinosaurs extinct. Don't be a dinosaur. Mindset isn't just for work, it's everywhere, especially relationships. Fixed mindset. That's just the way I am. Thinks good relationships are effortless, sees conflict as failure, withdraws or blames. Waiting for a perfect partner with zero arguments? Good luck, probably alone. Growth mindset. Sees arguments as chances to understand and grow. Believes people can change, relationships need effort. Admits mistakes, listens, and works to repair things. Sees love as a garden to tend, not a plastic plant to toss when dusty. One approach leads to deep, resilient love. The other? A string of failed relationships and endless complaints. Choose wisely. Want to be more like Barry? Cultivate a growth mindset. It's not a switch, it's a practice like building muscle. Start by listening to your thoughts. Is your inner voice fixed or growth? When you mess up, do you think, I'm an idiot, or what can I learn? Catch yourself saying, I can't do this. Add yet. Change your language, change your perspective, embrace challenges, try things that are hard, focus on the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate small wins. 5 new words in a language, that's progress. Most importantly, learn from mistakes. Don't hide from failure, analyze it. Every mistake is a free lesson. Stop trying to look smart. Focus on getting smarter. It's more fun and way more rewarding. Your brain will thank you, so will your curry. Give it a go. So there you have it. Fixed versus growth. One's a cage, the other's a key. It's not about being the best, it's about being better than yesterday. Effort, struggle, and failure mean you're learning and growing. Life will knock you down. The only thing you control is what you do next. Stay down and moan, or get up, laugh, and try again. This isn't self-help fluff. It's how to get the most out of life. You can choose growth right now. See challenges as fun, failure as feedback, effort as the path. Next time you mess up, ask, what would Barry do? He'd laugh, learn, and try again. Be more Barry.
This is gonna blow your mind. Subscribing actually sends you more energy. Sounds crazy, but try it once. Smash that like, drop a comment, and subscribe for your daily dose of power. Come on, Yar, let's get stronger. Together.